Hello YouTube, welcome back to today's video, 2E0IQJ. Today we're going to look at some must-have apps for use on the smartphone, for use with ham radio. Now I'm on an Apple telephone. I'm sure these apps are available for the other platform as well, but these are the apps I use on my Apple telephone when I'm using ham radio. Let's take a closer look. So these are the apps I use on my iPhone with ham radio. So the first one we're going to look at is Morse It, and that's from Icom. This is a paid app. This is about 69p or 50p or something. I can't remember what I paid for it. We can encode some Morse, so we can type in some text on the screen, which I've done, and we can translate it, which is my call sign. If I went into settings, I can make it go a bit faster, say 41, just for argument's sake. Bit too fast, so I go settings, bring him back down, say to around about 16, that'll do. If I push decode, you'll see loads of dots and dashes on the screen, and that is picking up my voice. Now if that was next door to the receiver and Morse code's coming through, this would display the text up on the screen. I can press on tap and I can tap away at Morse code. There we go, Q, done the /M for you. If I press on rules, I can go down and select different letters. So what does a G sound like? Just press G. What does a K sound like? Everyone knows what K sounds like. What does an X sound like? What does an E accent sound like? And there'll be accent the other way. Here we go, and if I press on settings, you can go down, you can change the tone, the text size, that sort of stuff. And if I press on memo, it tells you what each letter is. So an A is dot dash, N is dash dot, and a B is dash and 3 dots. And obviously C is dash dot, D is dash dot dot, etc. So there we go, that's Morse It. Another app I use quite regularly is Go Iss Watch. If I press on world, it tells you whereabouts the space station is, and it wants us to upgrade to track loads of satellites, but I only want to track the ISS. At the moment, that's where the space station is. If I press on passes, it tells us whereabouts the space station is going to come over. So Sunday, the next time it's going to fly over my QTH is at 21:33. So according to the top there, 56 minutes, and tells you the higher passings. So Monday 85-degree passing, Tuesday there will be a 73-degree and an 88-degree passing at 5 to 8 and 9:30, and there's one there at 4 degrees, but you'll never pick nothing out for that. It's too low, and it tells you for the next 7 days. And if I was to pay for the app, I could go into satellites and add more satellites in there. Push sky, you've got that one there, which is a, don't know what that does, but that's just the sky there. It tells you at the bottom there how fast it's going, how many kilometres to my QTH, and that sort of stuff. So when I transmit pictures, I'm going to use CQ SSTV. Now this is about £3, this app, and it's for decoding slow scan television pictures. So at the moment it's sitting on Martin M1, and I can change it so different modes. So if I wanted to transmit or receive in PD120, just select PD120, and then when the space station comes over, it'll pick up its image and display it on the screen. Now if the image is slightly off, you can adjust the skew, what I'm doing there, and if it's out of colour, you can adjust the phase across the top there. I can view the previous images I've received by pushing on view. There's one, and let's see if I get a better one on that. There's another one that was caught outside my work's QTH with just FT70DE and that in my hand. So FT70DE and this app. That one there, you can see at the bottom there, the signal got weaker. At the top, that was caught in the middle of nowhere on the way home from work on one of the roads. Let's get down to what else we got. space comms PD 180. Yeah, sometimes they transmit in 180, sometimes they transmit in 120, but it's more or less 120. Now if I select a mode, say Scotty S1, I can then TX. I can use my camera or select a image. I can take a picture and transmit that across the airways, just holding the phone next door to the microphone, or I can plug a cable into the phone and have it going through the radio. So that was SSTV. Another app I use is Repeater Book. Very, very handy app, and this tells you where all the repeaters are. So I go into settings and I can change it there, different repeaters. So I want to see all the 10 metre repeaters, 4 metre repeaters, 2 metre, etc., 77s. And if I can scroll down, I can select different modes. So FM, D-Star, Yaesu System Fusion. If I want to know what Echo Link is, All-Star, DMR, sort of stuff. So if I went to FM, it tells me there's 59 repeaters from my location, and the closest one is GB3NL in North London. Ken's Gateway, good on you Ken, at Welling Garden City. Got Amersham, Malden, so I pressed on Malden, and it's a services, FM and YSF, so Yaesu System Fusion. And if I press on Amersham, it says services FM, and that's also an Echo Link. So we go for the Echo Link, so you can use your phone if you've got Echo Link and talk to people on ham radio, but I don't use Echo Link. Another app I use is called QRZ. That's a search page. You can type in anyone's call sign and it picks it up. So if I was to do Golf 7 Golf Golf Whiskey, that's my friend Rob, press search, it tells me he's in England and his location. I can press QRZ and search. It goes to the QRZ page there as well. Look up, so I could do anyone's call sign from all over the world. So yes, I'm on the radio. Where's he coming from? Oh, a stick and a call sign. Oh, he's coming from this location. Or he's coming from that location. Or he's coming from this location. And that was QRZ. And one final app I use, not really ham radio related, but it's very, very handy, is Function Generator. And this allows me to generate a 1750 Hz tone. And the reason I use that is if I can't find the tone button on a cheap Chinese radio, a Baofeng, that sort of thing, I use the app. So put the app next door to the phone, push the tone button, and then it lets me into the repeater. So that was the apps I use on my phone for ham radio. There are other apps you can use, so Trax, Access, Echo Link, that sort of stuff, but they're the main ones that I use. So there we go, we looked at some must-have iPhone apps, or the apps I use when I'm out mobile. So if you're a new subscriber to the channel, welcome to it, and thank you for joining me. I'll see you in the next video. This is 2E0IQJ 73s.